Soon as things begin to get dark, they begin to whoosh for where they came from. You need to set your feet and tell the devil, I ain't going back. If things don't never get no better, if it don't get no brighter, I'm not going to be like a dog returning back to his vomit. I left that.
Yes. Thank you, Lord.
I left that. I already been there, got the t-shirt and the hat. I already done that before. God's got a bright future ahead of me. And so what? Because there's the storm. So what? Can't see my way. I don't have to see my way. I don't have to worry about tomorrow, because he that holds tomorrow is holding my hand. I got to quit looking at where they are and say, you are my Father, and I'm right where I'm supposed to be. In this process. And so that's the reason that Paul says, I have learned how to be, he could be content because he realized that he was in a process. You see, I'm in a state of becoming. I'm dealing with a God that the end is the same with him as the beginning. And so God don't love me no better than when I had a crack pipe in my mouth, and now I got a microphone in my mouth. God felt the same. You see, it's people that are impressed when you ride up with the suicide doors and you got all this. But you see, God is not impressed with any of that. God just loves us for no reason. No reason. You got folks that's sitting around you, you think that care about you, but the moment that you get in trouble, you see the smile that's on their face. You see, they was undercover haters all the time, and they thought all the time, they didn't think you were going to make it. They didn't think you were going to have what you had. But see, the brother Jeff, what they didn't know is that you had your hand in God's hand. And Paul says in Romans the 8th chapter, he said, if God be for us, who can be against us? You see, until you go through the right trial, you're running around waiting for everybody to have favor and to like you and to open a door for you or whatever. And your heart is disheartened because you're saying, the same folks I cared for, the same folks that I did without for, don't care nothing about me. But you know what? The message that they say, it pushed me. You thought it was going to push me if I ever get any sense. If I ever get any sense, God will lead me to my friend. Now, my friend here is not going to judge me. My friend here does not limit me. Anything that I get, it don't bother my friend one bit. When my friend here, I got a promotion. When my friend here, that I got a new car. When my friend here, that my children are doing well. It don't bother my friend one bit because it's a friend. Tell somebody, say, I want more. I want more. And look at somebody else, tell them, say, I won't be satisfied. You can't make me be satisfied. Spend enough money on folk for them to like you. Did you know that? Do know that you can't turn enough flips for folks in order for them to be on your team? So you see, God puts folks on your team. But so until you identify folks that's on your team, not that was on your daddy's team, not who you want to be on your team, but who God has ordained to be and walk beside you. Paul says, look, I'm begging you, don't cheat yourself. Treat yourself. God has put something within you that's going to catapult you into another level of existence. But in order, when we apply, because God won't share his glory with anyone. And so he that cometh to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. And so when I come to God, I can't come to God standing up talking about who I am and what I've done and how big I am. But I got to come to God realizing I have nothing to offer you, Lord. You're God all by yourself. You don't need nobody to prop you up. You don't need nobody to make you be God. You are Jehovah God, the self-existent one that exists without. He said, I looked to the left and I looked to the right. I saw no other God but